Welcome to Pydle Day 78. Pydle is a daily puzzle you need to solve by writing Python code. There's always a cute little picture on the right that's represented by 5 by 5 pixels, and then you need to write your Python code to reproduce that same picture on the left. So today's Pydle is a little yellow key on a white background. So have a go at solving this Pydle. If you haven't played Pydle before, or you just like a refresher or want to learn more about Pydle or Python, and follow along as I will now solve yesterday's Pydle. Okay, so the little rocket. There's a lot of white pixels, so let's start with them. I'm gonna do for the Y, I'm just gonna use Pydle coordinates, so 0 to 4, going from top to bottom. But the X, there's a lot of symmetry, so I'm going to say for X in range -2, 3. Okay, so the white pixels. So if absolute value X equals 2, that's the left and the right. Okay, let's do Pydle X plus 2. That's the X coordinates converted back to Pydle coordinates. Y we can use as is, and white. Okay, so there's now 3 more white pixels we need to figure out. So I'm just gonna create a tuple. So absolute value of X, comma Y, and then I'm gonna create a list and just have a condition to test whether those 3 pixels are in my list of tuples. We actually only have to create 2 tuples because the top 2 can be represented by a single tuple. That's going to be 1, 0. So you can say 1, either side plus and minus 1, and y is 0. And then this one is going to be 0, 4. Okay. And there we've got the outline of the rocket in black. Okay, so it should be fairly simple from here, because all you need to do now is have an else if. So those 2 black pixels, they just would stay the background color, which is default as black. So all the remaining pixels where Y is less than 4 need to be colored either orange or blue. Okay, so we're going to leave the character for a bit. Let's just get the colors right. So it needs to be orange if Y greater than 1, else blue. Okay, so our rocket is now colored. So what about the letters? So we can create a list of letters. Let's call them characters equals a list of a tuple, doesn't matter. Now, the first one is blue. So I'm just going to create an empty string for the blue. And then there's U, S, A. Okay, there's a tuple of the characters we need to fill in. So here, what we can simply say is just look up the values based on Y. Okay. So the first one is just going to be blank, then it should be USA. Oops, I forgot about that. So we can't just simply use that. We need to say if x equals 0, else. Okay. There, it solves the Pydle. Okay, it's quite a fun one to solve, so have a go solving this one, or just go directly to today's Pydle, which is the key. Good luck, and I'll see you again tomorrow.